Welcome into Clinch Conversations. We are going to go over 329 recap, and then we're going to get into a little bit of next week. We're going to go into some new segments today. We're going to look over some upcoming fighters, prospects. We're going to do a little bit of matchmaking, some bets to be made, some bets to be placed,
A little bit of
or a
everything. We're gonna have more
little bit of
structure
everything.
today. It's gonna be less rambling, more proficiency on my part. I promise.
All right. So shoot, man. Start from the top on 329. Connor and Max. Not much
Uh,
lot to say about it.
uh,
But heart's broken. Connor's defeated. Uh, I was worried about him running to the bottle. I don't think he is. He made some posts on Twitter or Instagram saying that he was in church the next day, so that's good
yeah,
news. Trying to keep a steady head. I mean, having all that money and feeling depressed, brother. Let me tell you, I'd burn it down, son. I'd burn the
yeah,
world down. Um, but I think he's gonna bounce back, and he has one more fight left on the contract. And I think we know who it's gonna be. It's between two people, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
yeah. I think it's wild that that counts as a fight off the contract, but they went in there for 40 seconds. It was a fight, so you know, fuck it.
He did. He did get punched in the face.
He did. He did. He did a little quick one. It sucks to see, man. I stayed up all night, called into fucking work, just so I had time to clean the house, to have people come over for the fight. Didn't have a lot of people come over. The people that were, they did come over. None of them are avid MMA fans like me, so I'm explaining to them how good the Bautista and Sandhagen fight was, and they know Patty and Conor are. That's about it. But you get that massive hype from Patty's just show stopping performance, and then you get Conor coming out there, and something just fell off to me with Conor the entire day. Like the minute they showed him with that fucking fake Chuck Liddell haircut, I was like, bro, what's he doing? What's he got going on? The day of the fight, you're doing that? That's a little weird. Why are you doing that? And it just he seemed so very different walking out to the octagon. Like he looked like he was fucking high as fuck when he was taking his shoe off. He's like with the fucking flag and shit. And I'm like, Connor, what are you doing, bro? But I just never would have imagined him to come out and start with them two kicks like that, dude. Because like, what's the point, man? It's Max. He's not that much taller than you, and that is so much commitment to do it twice on top of that.
Well, the first was, I mean, that's what Connor does, man. He comes out, he spin kicks, he
Yeah,
roundhouses. He
yeah.
tried to be the Connor of old, and found out that he's just old.
Yeah, he is. He
It's
is old.
it does suck, man. I think Connor at 170 has always kind of been like an iffy thing, because he's not, the spider monkey that we know him to be at 170. But as you get older, we understand that, taking a weight cut to 145 pounds after 5 years of cocaine and whiskey probably kill an average man.
Yeah, that's what I was
Um,
gonna say. Yeah, it's I mean, the next thing we know, he's gonna do the Jamal Hill and move up to heavyweight, dude. Because I mean, if you can't hold it together at 170 and you start at 145, I mean, what else you got left in you, man? I just don't
yeah.
know what he's got. You know, Max and him both just made the easiest checks of their lives, and that I like for both of them. But I really would have liked to see that fight go down, man. I would have liked to see Max get a knockout, Connor get a knockout. I mean, that fight was so good for the division because it opened up so many different avenues of how we were going to start booking guys, especially with the co-main event ending how it did. Patty doing his thing. We already locked up who's probably going to be the next title challenger. We knew what going to be BSD's weak ass.
Yeah.
And that fight not happening just bottlenecks the division a little bit more because now we're back to the same old as Connor back. Is Connor done? And if Max does what Michael Chandler did and wastes 3 years waiting on that fight, man, it's pointless, bro. I mean, I get the payday, but hell, Max, just take two more fights.
Oh yeah. I don't think Max and him are gonna fight again. It's definitely gonna
Yeah.
be I got some names in our matchmaking department when we get to that. Uh, but I mean, Patty went out there and just did exactly what we thought he
Bro,
was going to do.
so cold.
BSD is a fraud. BSD is an asshole. I think he pisses everybody off.
I just
Uh,
hate that fucker. They just one of my homies who serves. He texted me. He's like, dude, they said this guy's a paratrooper in the French army. He's like, I think he's gonna fuck Patty up. I said, nah, he's not,
Nah,
Billy.
dog.
I
And
said,
they
I,
got this
I
whole
said, I said, look, dude, it's France. It's not America, dog. They ain't like us, bro. He's
yeah
gonna get put
the
to bed.
the French nation just takes double whammy, loses in the World Cup. BSD takes an embarrassing loss to Paddy the Baddy Pimlet. France just went down hill years ago when they let it burn to the ground. When they just open borders and just completely shattered that nation. You and I will never be able to take our wives and children to that
I
place
got
and
no,
experience
I got no
the
interest in going to France,
the
anyways.
country of love is what they used to say. Yeah, now it's just it's
Shit, I'm going
piss
to
and
Rome. I'll go to Rome though. One of
Islam.
my cousins just went to Rome. Said he seen the Colosseum. Said it was cool as fuck.
Yeah, Rome would be cool. Um, then we got the Sandman. I mean, I felt like this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Mario
this was
Bautista is
yeah.
not a joke. Way different from
No,
the last time they fought. But I mean, Sandman did hurt his leg. He got his leg hurt
bro,
in the first.
his got his leg hurt because Bautista put him in the fucking Sulayev stretch, dog. Fucked
Yeah,
his shit up. I mean, Bautista has become one of my favorite fighters to watch, bro. He was a dog in that fight, bro. That was a scrap from start to finish, and he was trying the entire time to finish Corey, bro. I mean, that one combination, he had thrown a jab, a hook, and in the process of throwing that third hook, he's already going in for the takedown. He slammed Corey so fucking hard, bro. I mean, he just is a grit and grind kind of guy right now, and he's fucking dudes up. I mean, even his losses against Umar, he looked good against Umar, man. It's hard to do, bro. The only other guy that's looked good against Umar is Marab, man. You know,
yeah,
I enjoyed that. I love Corey Sandhagen. I'm Corey Sandhagen's biggest fan. But he looked old in that fight, man, and he looked compromised in a lot of that fight. And Bautista looked great.
yeah. I agree.
It was an
I
insane
agree.
fight.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sandman's probably going to stick around for a couple more years. Sandman is a highly intelligent, great fighter. But will he reach a title? With the guys that are in
Probably
it right
not.
now, I
Probably
just
not.
don't see it.
Probably not. That's why I think they should just do a BMF every division. I'd be here for it. But yeah, it was a hell of a fight. I enjoyed it. But the next one was fight of the night for sure. These dudes always come to bang, and they did not disappoint, man. Brandon Royval and Loner Kavanaugh, dude. Them
Yeah.
motherfuckers was going at it, bro. I mean, they were fucking trying to kill each other from the start of the first bell, bro.
It went exactly like I thought it was, man. I've been doubting betting on Royval because I have like the past two times, and this time he actually showed up and did what I thought he was going to do the past couple times,
Yeah,
and used his reach, and was piecing up Loney, and Loney couldn't touch him in the first round. He really
yeah,
couldn't. He landed that bomb in the second.
yeah,
Bout got him out of there, but couldn't finish the job. He's
yeah,
just Kavanaugh is. I think he's going to be great for the division. It's just Royval has that reach advantage right now. I mean, if he does that every fight, then he's a champion.
yeah.
Um,
Something I
it's
gotta
just
just say too is how good is Josh Van? Because I mean, dude, Kavanaugh's kind of followed the blueprint a little bit. The Van did. And just Van
he just
looks so
couldn't get
much,
inside.
yeah, Van just looks so much more spectacular the entirety of the fight. And not only that, man, I've been wanting to see Royval get nitty gritty with the grappling and the submissions and the wrestling again. He finally did that. He looked great the entire time. Like Kavanaugh kind of struggled. Like I just wonder, is it Moreno's fall off that really is what caused the Mexico fight, or is it that Kavanaugh's that good and Moreno's just slipping? I don't know. Moreno is booked against somebody too, at the same card that Waldo and Curtis Blades is on, and Grasso and Manon Ferro is on too, by the way. What the fuck was that card? Who was he booked against?
Alexa Grasso hate what?
Oh yeah. Oh motherfucker. Is that so? Oh, okay. Yeah, how's your girl doing, man?
I don't know, bro.
How's Macy Barber doing, man?
Gosh, I hope she's not hanging out with Tracy Cortez.
Oh fuck, dude. I hope not either.
She needs to lock in.
It's gotta be a concussion and a broken leg just hanging out, chilling.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Then
bad. That's a means for disaster.
moving on to a fight I just do not understand. McKinney was landing way harder shots on Bobby
Bro,
when he wasn't defending, and the
fucked
ref let
him
that
up.
go.
Fucked him
But
up the
then,
whole fucking fight.
but then Bobby gets some shots in the last 9 seconds while
Hmm.
McKinney's covering up better than Bobby covered up when he was getting his onslaught on him,
Yeah.
and ref calls the fight. I don't,
Yeah. I
bro.
don't. My thing with that dude is there's a lot of things that I can pick at for this. Terrence looked like he gave up, which looked like a Bulgarian situation. Obviously, probably wasn't, but that's just how it looks because he just in the sense of him giving up. Yeah, the ref definitely should have let it go to the next round. That's not up for discussion. That should have happened because the dude's been beating up Bobby the whole fight. Now Bobby gets a couple shots in and a liver kick, and we're just going to give the fight to him. That's pretty fucked up. Like, even my wife was like, "How did he win that? Like, why did they call that? The other guy beat him up the whole fight, and he just gets the win like that." I was like, "Yeah, he wasn't defending himself intelligently, so they called it." And she was like, "I mean, the other dude wasn't defending himself intelligently.
I know, right?
She's got four fucking holes in his face. She's like, why does he get to keep going?" I was like, I'm not the ref, man. I was like, but that's our point. Cause I was telling her, I was talking to my buddy about it. I was like, it's my point is Terrence fucked him up the whole fight. And then, it gets called off the liver kick and Terrence like, ugh. I mean, I don't know. It was Kerry Hatley, I'm pretty sure. So, that's enough said right there. Not my favorite ref. Not my favorite ref at all, just being honest. But yeah,
Yeah.
hell of a win for Bobby Green. Bobby Green just makes me. My cousin Gus is over here, and he's never seen Bobby Green fight, and he never heard him talk or nothing. I said, I'll wait to hear his voice. And he heard Bobby Green talk, and he goes, "This motherfucker sounds like he skateboards and smokes cigarettes, dog. What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Bobby Green's the best. He's got the Jeff Hardy beard and everything, dude."
Yeah, man.
But
Bobby Green's a goat, bro. Get that
I,
guy. He is
nah,
facing ranked
I would love to
competition.
talk to him, bro. I would love to talk to Bobby Green so bad, bro. But fucking, yeah, the main
Oh,
card, I
and
loved
then,
it. Aside from the disaster at the main event, the main card was awesome.
yeah, I mean, whole card, top to
Yeah,
bottom, was great in my opinion.
yeah.
We got to see the return of
Prelims
the
are
Reaper.
fire. Yeah, that was a good one. That was
Um,
a Whitaker looked good at light heavyweight for now, but Krylon's old and poo poo, so I'm just like, I don't know.
yeah. Krylov's also tall, so we got to see him against a tall opponent,
Yeah,
a quick opponent. Um, you know, Joe Rogan was calling him fat the whole time, which
yeah, I
was
know, bro. What the fuck's wrong with Joe Rogan here
it was
lately,
like
bro? Like he just be
he's like his midsection so soft right now.
Yeah, I'm like Rogan, bro. Are you hard under the desk? Why do you keep looking over there? Like, just fucking. Go, I'll take the leg kick talk again. Just go back to the fucking leg kicks. Oh, there's no leg kicks. That's why you're talking about his fucking build.
Yeah,
Rogan be getting on my nerves on commentary anymore, dude. For real.
but
So fucking
Bobby's got 6 kids to feed, dog. He had to
yeah.
get in there and get that
That one.
win.
That one was crazy. I forgot he had six. John Anik reminded me of that shit after the fight ended. He's like, he's going back home to 6 children with a win, and I was like, fuck, six, Jesus.
Yeah, dude. I was watching Embedded, and they were all playing in the pool together. And I was looking at my wife. I was like, he got to win.
Yeah, he's got to win.
Nothing to talk about, dog. You got to bring home that
Because
paycheck. You got six kids.
who did he fight before that? He fought
RDR.
yeah, that was his last fight. So that was the thing too, is he ain't really been inactive, man. He's been pretty fucking active the entirety of his little fall off. So I'm
Yeah, he got his jaw snapped by Chimaev too.
yeah,
So it's
that was
good
a
to see
pretty
him get a win.
yeah. Chimaev fucked him up big time. I was just about that. That was a sad day. Chimaev cooked Whitaker, and I'm pretty sure Ilya beat Max that day. It was a sad day. Um, yeah, but that was a fucking hell of a fight, and I'm glad Whitaker broke his fucking jaw.
Yeah, I know. Snatched one back. Got his broken and snatched somebody else's.
Then we got my cousin calls this guy the loophole, Gable Stevenson or Stevenson, taking on Snack Panther, Elisha Ellison. That was fucking thrown to the wolves fight if I ever seen one, man. Poor Snack Panther got turned into a food.
Ellison was landing some shots though.
He was. He
The
was.
loophole needs to wrestle. He
Yeah.
wants to go out there and show everybody he can strike. He's going to end up like Bilal Muhammad. He needs to use that wrestling.
Why you gotta do my boy like that? Why can't you just
Hey
let
man,
Bilal? Why can't you let Bilal just exist in peace?
Hey, dog, what you over there doing?
I'm over here messing my leg. My bad.
Nah, man, I know what you're doing.
I'm over here. Say it louder. Say it louder, James. Fucking me.
um,
All you hear is, I'm almost there.
damn, that's a
It was dry.
yeah, I think Gable Stevenson needs to showcase his wrestling, dog. I mean, that's what got him to the show. He's gonna be striking with
He's
these
gonna
with
get
these
knocked
guys. He's
out,
gonna get
bro.
knocked out.
I wholeheartedly believe Hulk will knock him out, bro, if they fucking fought,
Yeah,
because
bro.
Stevenson's just too open to getting on the feet and getting hit, and he, Hulk can wrestle too. So,
That's
um,
the fight to make, brother. I
I
mean,
don't even give a fuck about title implications.
yeah,
Stevenson went as far as to say that Hulk was moving down to 205 to avoid him. He already talked to him about it. Shit like that. I think that's disrespectful as fuck. And don't get
no
me wrong.
way, bro.
Don't get
No
me wrong.
way.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's Hulk it. So he says all kinds of disrespectful shit. Anyways, chama on your mama. But
That's right.
I'm just like, dude, I'd love to see that fight more than I'd like to see Hogan versus Pereira or Hogan versus God or Hogan versus Aspinall or
Yeah,
fuck,
because
he
I
already
mean,
beat Blades.
because the wrestling aspect of it too, like I want to see who's the better fighter out of that. That fight's not going to happen right now.
Yeah.
But that's just a
I'll be real with
wish
you, bro. I
list
think I
fight
think
for me.
Hogan's probably the better wrestler, bro. I'll be real with you. I mean, Stevenson has the more credentials and should be the better wrestler. But I was watching. I finally caved to start doing breakdowns on Hogan and looking into his shit, bro. The amount of time that he had to learn what he learned after football and to accomplish what he's accomplished in the window that he's did it's pretty fucking insane, man. He might just be
Yeah,
a
dude.
specimen. He might just be a fucking specimen, dude. He really might. And I'm not a huge fan of the cringe stick, but the dude's credentials are there, man. It's nothing to just glance over.
Yeah, when we're talking about Hokik in the cage, like that's a fighter that everybody wants to
Yeah,
see. I mean,
yeah.
he does a lot of wild stuff out there, but when he gets in there, that boy fights. Let me tell you who's probably not going to be fighting
Yep,
anymore.
go ahead and send him off.
Cody No Love Garbrandt, once champion of the world, undisputed. I might add, undisputed, best bantamweight on the planet for one title
Yeah,
defense.
for one, yeah.
Um, Looked like he was going to get Buddy out of there. He looked great. At one point, I had already placed my bet. My bet odds shot to the roof. I could have cashed out, made like $17. I decided not to, go big money. And then he got put to sleep.
Yeah. It was
Pissed me off.
Yanez is underrated, bro. His striking his shit is
Yanez
crisp.
looks like a child.
He does, but he also looks like a goat, like the thing from Narnia. But his punches are so crisp and they're so fast, bro, and they land just in like the correct spots. And I mean, he does it time in and time out. He fucked up Ricky Simone when he got the chance, dude. I mean, he's a beast, bro. I love watching his knockout of fucking was it Tony Kelly or whoever his name was a couple years ago too, because the dude's like racist and he said some racist shit to him, and Yanez just knocked him the fuck out. But yeah, Garbrandt, you're done, my brother. I need you to stop. Just pack it up. Go fight Zhao Long in the fucking parking lot for kicking into balls and call it a career, because we need you to not get fucked up. I mean, it's been a while since he's been KO'd. He ain't been KO'd since Car of France, right?
He got submitted.
Yeah, but I mean, that was Figgy
Oh yeah,
submitting him.
he got knocked out. He got knocked out by Kai Kara.
Yeah, so only be finished 3 times in the last fucking what feels like 8 losses. It's not terrible, I guess. But yeah, man, I just I feel bad for him. He had the nerve to call out David Martinez for this fight. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah, I'm
about it,
glad
bro.
that didn't happen. That would have been a worse
Yeah,
showing.
we talked about that. That would have been terrible. But
Yeah.
what was awesome was we got to witness Luke Skywalker put Kai Kamaka down. That was pretty impressive. Joe Rogan was tweaking that fight too, saying that he didn't like the stoppage, even though Kai Kamaka was cross-eyed in the fucking corner, like someone send me an ambulance. And Joe Rogan's
He,
like, fucking, I didn't like that stoppage, bro. I didn't like that stoppage at all. I'm like, what are you fucking? Did you already take the mushroom bar, dude? Like, he's nuts, man.
um, Great showing by Luke Riley. Uh,
Yeah, looked
Next opponent is
insane.
going to be. He's too big now. Like his star power is growing.
Oh
His
yeah.
connection to Patty, all that stuff. The Scousers don't get knocked out. If he rides Patty's dick on into this fame train, bro, like he can do it right. And I think that would be awesome to see, bro. Luke
Yeah.
Riley, he really goes out there and he's a fighter's fighter. We need that at featherweight. It just adds more bulk to the division. I'm loving these new guys that are
It's gonna
coming
be
in here.
interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting with him at featherweight, dude, because he's really close to the threshold of ranked already, man. And I don't know who to give him next, bro. I mean, there's a couple
Well, I
guys that I
know.
wrote. There's a couple guys that I've written down, but I was like, no, I want to hear James' take on it. Do you want to go ahead and do that now, or you want to wait till after we get to the rest of the card?
No, no, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm
All
gonna
right,
keep
bet.
that
Because
pushing.
we
We're
we
gonna
got
move
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and we can run through these at the ease because they're pretty fucking easy fights, to be honest. Wayne
Tracy
Kong,
Cortez.
yeah, was indeed not locked in, by the way.
Not locked in.
She got blocked out. Fucking kicked her to the curb. Done bit on that
Yeah.
bitch. The
She
fucking
got her leg eaten up.
Wang Tong, or however you say her name, fucking beat her down, man.
What I didn't realize going into this card was that there was a viral betting slip that was going on that was the Wayne Penosk
Yep.
slip.
Yep.
Or the penis Wong.
Yep. Dubby
And
tweeted about that. Penis Wang fucking winning on the same card.
I wish I would have done that.
Yeah.
Instead, I went Pinos Zach Reese, which I'm
Yeah.
regretting.
Yeah. Zachary's
But
got destroyed. The poor guy.
Wong went in there. I was worried about Tracy Cortez's wrestling, but Wong went in there. She shut the leg down,
Yeah.
shut down
She kicked her ass.
that threat of the takedowns, dude. And she just, I mean, all-star performance. Tracy Cortez looked fucked up,
Yeah.
and just Tracy Cortez is still going to be a great opponent for anybody working their way up the rankings, and she can still win fights. But her leg was compromised, and we see
Her
fighters
eye
they
was
they
getting
get
swollen shut too, man.
yeah
Like she was getting pieced up.
they have their limbs compromised or their sight compromised in a fight that they maybe could have won. Doesn't they can't pull off because of a freak injury. We've seen it happen to Gaethje. We've seen it happen to Conor McGregor. We've seen it happen to so many people. So she still is a threat. I think she still is a problem in her division. She got sauced up.
I think it's time to book her and Macy Barber. That's what I think.
I don't want to see either one of my ex girlfriends get into fights.
I just want to see them.
I hope the best for them.
I want to see them lay on top of each other for 5 minutes, maybe 15. Who knows?
Oh man, Tracy Cortez would beat the brakes off of her.
I don't
No,
know.
I'm
I don't
sorry. I'm
know.
sorry. Macy Barber beat the brakes off of Tracy Cortez.
He said,
We're moving
I'm
on.
about to edit that and send it to Macy Barber's DM. But I got this one. I'm gonna handle the penis talk. Hell of
You
a
handle that,
fucking
Pinos.
hell of a fucking fight by Pinos, man. He was sitting there taking his time. I had round 1 KO on my slip. He knocked that shit out of the park. Just patiently waited for to knock out a guy who's had, I think, 2 or 3 fights with Alex Pereira. Really pristine, elite kickboxer with hella accolades and very, very talented. He just made it look easy, man. And he's just got power at like a motherfucker, dude. I mean, that dude, I want to see him paired up against Susu or Tebow or fucking Yusri Belgary next, dude. Because, I mean, that dude's got some power. Yusri might be a jump, but, I mean, that dude,
I mean,
bro.
said it a couple times. That's a hard hitting Pinos, and when he gets in there and he touches you, son, you're gonna go to sleep.
It's a hard hitting cock.
I didn't expect it to be so early. I expected Almeida to be a little bit more defensively sound, but he just got caught low and he went to bed.
Yeah, and kudos on Pinos for not giving him an extra lick, dude, because he could have hit him hard.
Yeah.
Pinos held back, so that was
Yeah,
cool,
he could have
man.
finished. He could have finished him.
Yeah.
He could have finished on him.
Now, I want you
And
to walk me through this fight because I was driving and missed this fight, and but from what I understand, this Basharat did the exact same thing as the last Basharat and fucking about lost the fight to somebody on like 4 days' notice.
Hunter Campbell went out and said that he was looking for the closest thing to Ethan Ewing. And I think he did that. The Garza kid, we gave no respect to going into this card. I know I didn't because he's very green, but he was undefeated in Fury. he went out there and had a hell of a performance, ripping the body shot, great boxing, great scrambling on his wrestling because Basharat was trying to keep him down. Got a couple successful takedowns. That's what eventually won him the fight. Should have been a split decision, if anything, but Basharat walked away with the victory. But
Yeah,
Garza looked insane, brother,
yeah. I
and
gotta watch that back.
he's definitely getting a contract extension. You know, some of these guys, they get called in short notice to come in on a one fight contract, da da da. They're definitely giving that guy a 3 fight at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. He's gonna be the new Danny Silva that we spotted for sure because Danny Silva fucking when he knocked out Curtis Campbell, I told everybody it was gonna happen because of how he fought Vallejos well. Garza, very I don't know, it just depends on how Basharat's ceiling is, I guess. But I liked everything I heard about Garza in the clips I seen, man. He's a beast, bro, for real. He's fucking got that dog in him. He's a fucking but yeah, some adult got their dog in him is Zachary Reese, dude. This motherfucker makes me ashamed to put my money on him every time, bro.
I've done it twice in a row now, bro.
I mean, dude, I just like I know he gets hit, but like you can't not get hit for 2 minutes straight. Like you can't like, oh, you fucking bastard, dude. Like I'm so tired of losing my fucking coins, dude. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing else because Ryan Condra ain't even shit. Fucking fuck that. I'm more interested in the Cody Durden and fucking Costa fight because that was a
Okay.
good fight. I liked that fight. I liked both guys. I felt like Durden won the first round. I looked at the scorecards. Two of the judges gave him the first round. One gave it to Costa. Didn't matter. Costa subbed him in the second round, but I thought that it was a good fight as long as it lasted. And a rare good first fight to start off a card.
Yeah. At the end of beginning of this card, all the way to the end, all the way to the co-main event was spectacular. It's everything that you want out of a UFC event. We had fights, great fights that went to decision, not boring fights that went to decision. We had finishes, submissions, knockouts, great call outs, great mic handling times, popular faces all around. I think if so many new people tuned in for this card. It really sucks that the majority of the people that I talked to that don't watch the UFC, the only thing that they saw was Patty and McGregor. Um, I had this guy come in. He was like, "Hey man, you watched that McGregor card?" And
Yeah,
I was like, "Yeah, I watched the McGregor card." He was like, "You see
yeah.
what happened, man?" I was like, "Yes, I saw what happened." He was like, "At least Patty got that sub." I was like,
Fuck
"Yeah."
yeah.
So, what'd you think of the rest of the card? He was like, "Oh man, that's all I watched." I was like, "Okay, yeah." Well, I
Yeah.
started watching at 5 p.m.,
Yeah.
brother. Get out of here, you fucking
Yeah.
loser.
My
I had
buddy,
so many
yeah.
people talk about
Dude, my
talk about it. That
homie, that's the same shit. So my homie doesn't get to watch all the fights anymore with us. He'll come around for like the co-main, the main event. So he got in the crib as Patty's walking out. Well, the co-main lasted a minute, maybe less than a minute,
at
and
least he got
so
to experience the walkout.
yeah, that was hard, and that was dope too. Yeah, well, he didn't get to experience a walkout. He got to experience walking in the octagon. He always misses that shit. He's always like right at the buzzer, and so he spent a collective of 25 minutes here because the fucking co-main was a minute long, 4 minute fucking interview. And then he went into the main event, and then Connor got fucked up, and he was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna go home now."
That's
And
crazy.
yeah, I'm just like, man, poser.
That's crazy.
That's
Well,
how that's how it is, though.
let's get into our first segment, man. Which way are we heading first?
All right, we're doing the war room. So for those that don't know, because this is our first time doing it, the war room is where we match make from the last card. We take three people who we would like to pick the fights for them, and we give three examples of who we would like to see them fight. We'll let Jay. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll let you go first.
All right, bet. My wife is texting me. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Didn't say that on camera. So first off, Mario Bautista, I want to pick his next fight if I can. Dude deserves top of the division contention. I mean, if he's not going to get the rebound for Eamon Zahabi, which I think he knocks out Zahabi or subs him, I think if they're going to not give O'Malley the title shot, give him O'Malley. Give him O'Malley as a fucking pay-per-view co-main event, third fight on the card, whatever. Make it a 3-rounder. I think them dudes are going to bang it out. I could see him really scrapping with O'Malley, giving him trouble. And O'Malley said that fight doesn't make sense, which makes me think he doesn't want it. And then if you're going to get real crazy with it, if you are going to give Sean O'Malley the title shot against Piotr Jan, give Bautista Marab, bro. I'm fucking here for it because Umar's already fighting Song. There's not really anybody else in the division worth talking about. Corey just lost. New guys are coming up, sure, but they're not going to do nothing right now. I think Bautista and Marab is the wild card fight there. That'd be my favorite to make because holy shit, could you imagine? Marab probably Malsey, but what if you don't? And so I'm here for that one. Whitaker, I'd like to pick his next fight, and I think any of these guys would be perfect, honestly. Volkan Oezdemir versus Robert Whitaker, I think would be a very back and forth fight, not in terms of Oezdemir landed, but just his power being the difference maker. Um, Alonzo Menifield versus Whitaker, because Menifield I'm pretty sure is ranked now because that's how shit light heavyweight is. Alonzo Menifield versus Robert Whitaker, I think it's an easy fight for Whitaker to get into the rankings even more. Obviously he gets clipped, that would suck, but I don't really think we've seen Whitaker get hurt, in a while. I think since the Darren Till fight on the feet, DDP, obviously, I guess, but it's been a while. Is my point. So, if you're not gonna give him Minifield though, you want to give him somebody else. Jan Blachowicz is still in good standing in the rankings, bro, and he just lost his opponent. Guskov is now fighting Magomed Ankylov. So I think Jan Blachowicz, Robert Whitaker, short notice fight. That might be a good one. So that would be my 3 for Whitaker, and then my third one, my phone turned off. My third one is Brandon Royval, dog. He's in a fucking pristine condition right now. Give him either the Gooch, Kyoji Horiguchi, give him Asu Amabayev like he called out, or rematch with Tyra. That's what I think. Those are the 3 that I like for Royval. And that's my 3 for War Room. Let me hear yours, James.
I just want to touch on Robert Whitaker a little bit.
Yeah.
Robert Whitaker, Khalil Roundtree, banger.
Yes, but I don't want Whitaker to eat a Khalil Roundtree punch or kick, bro. I don't want
Right.
that.
I'm just
I don't.
gonna
I don't want that for my dog Whitaker, man.
this isn't an official thing. I just want to throw that out there just for my for being nostalgic and dreaming. McGregor, when he comes back, Dustin Poirier has said he wanted to fight him again. He said
Yeah.
he'd come out retirement to fight Conor McGregor. I would love to see that happen.
It'd be cool,
McGregor
but
versus
it just would be a while away because Dustin's on a cocktail of fucking anabolic
that's the
steroids.
thing. So here's the more than likely Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
This is a fight that I can see Conor McGregor winning. This is a fight this is a money fight, and
He'll
this is a
beat
fight that he
Chandler.
can actually win.
Yeah, he'll beat Chandler, bro. I used to think Chandler beats him, but I don't think so. I think Conor beats Chandler now, bro. Chandler just doesn't seem to have anything left in the tank.
Nate Diaz still has a good relationship with the UFC, or at
Conor
least
would
Dana
beat Nate
White.
too.
So I mean, we would see. But now we're going to get into the reality. Luke Riley. Matchups that I like for him, I'm going to start with Steve Garcia. Steve Garcia
That's
coming
such
off
a good
loss.
one, bro. I thought of that same one. It's such a good one, bro.
He's coming off of a loss. He's going to be looking for a good bounce back fight. Problem is that his bounce back fights are up against a lot of killers, and it could be Luke Riley. Also, Luke Riley, if you want to take a big step up in competition, he could fight Aaron Pico. That's going to be a crazy match. The only problem with that is you have 2 highly touted prospects that are going to go up against each other, and somebody has to lose. And the UFC doesn't always like to do that. So early in a UFC fighter's UFC career, and then we have Kevin Vallejos, Luke Riley, another banger. But that's 2 prospects going back and back.
So Vallejos and Riley were supposed to fight on Contender Series. That fight fell through. Okay, that was supposed to happen. And Luke Riley has been saying that he wants that fight back because everybody on Twitter has been saying, could you imagine how bad Luke Riley would have got done had he had to fight Vallejos? Or I think it might have been John Silva, one of the 2. But either
I think
it was Vallejos though. But dude, I mean, any of them fights for Luke Riley is going to be, if there are boxing fights, standout fights for him. The kid's a killer. He can take shots. He throws them twice as hard. I liked all of them. I like Steve Garcia, I think, versus Luke Riley is a very interesting fight for real. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Vallejos too, because Vallejos has the raw power and aggressiveness, whereas Riley has like the power with the precision. It would be a very interesting striking battle. I love that, dude. Hell yeah, man.
Then I'm gonna go Bobby Green.
Yeah.
There's only really one that I want to see, so it's one
Yeah.
that I'm gonna say is Dan Hooker.
Dude,
Uh,
such a
Bobby
firefight.
Green versus Dan Hooker is a barn burner type fight. It's a if Bobby Green goes up against ranked competition and beats them with a finish, you have to give. This is Bobby Green. You have to give him a top 5 opponent.
Yeah.
Will we see
I
Bobby Green
agree.
fight for a title
Could
in
you imagine?
2027?
Could you imagine if we got to see Green versus Sarukian in the octagon to settle their beef from way back when, dog?
It'd be over in 30 seconds. But
Yeah, it would. But just could you imagine? Could you fucking
brother,
imagine? I mean, real with you, Dan
I'd rather
Hooker,
see Justin Gaethje fight Justin Gaethje.
Bobby Green, and Justin Gaethje would be insane. Bobby Green finds a way to get it done. But no, Dan Hooker, bro. Only reason he's gonna lose if he loses is the same way he always loses by not doing what he's supposed to. So I would probably take Bobby Green in that fight, especially because Gay Dan's lost all aura. He's just not doing any good right now. So, but yeah, who's your third?
I'm gonna go Loney Kavanaugh
Kavanaugh.
versus. This is 3 good picks. Steve Urseg, he just pulled out of that fight with Cop. Um, that was the fight with Cop, right? He was gonna fight Cop. No, he pulled out of
No,
another fight.
he's about to fight. He's about to fight Ramzan Timurov on, I
Okay, so
believe,
winner of that fight,
2
but I
cards
would
from
like to
now.
see Steve Urseg is a shorter guy with great boxing. Loney can get some work done in that fight. Then we got Tatsu Rutaira coming off a loss. But
Firefight.
if you want to send him back a little bit and let him get his feet wet a little bit more, Alex Perez
Yeah, I
all
like
day
that one.
long.
I like that one too.
I don't like it for Alex Perez, but I like it for Lonnie.
I almost want to see him get the fucking win back against Charles Johnson, just to be honest, but that's just
Yeah.
me. But yeah, dude, I like all of them, man. The fights were exciting this weekend. The card was like a solid 9-10 to me, to be honest. I didn't have a problem with any of it. I loved it. And we just cooked up some fire in the war room, dog. I'll be real with you. All of them I liked, man. Now I gotta ask you, let's go ahead and do our other segment, green flags. Green lights and red flags. Sorry, I keep fucking it up every time. This is just our stocks thing. We gave it a name. So after every card, whoever we're feeling like their stock has went up and down, we just break it down. For me, my 3 guys was Mario Bautista, Patty, and Brandon Royval. Pretty self-explanatory for Bautista. He was a dog. Patty had a Peruvian necktie, fucking guillotine combo, fucking choke. Looked like he choked him with his nuts. It was the most gangster shit ever, And then Royval choked Loner dead. And all 3 fights, were exactly how they're gonna play out. Bautista was a dog, I just all
Yeah.
of them, man, all of them look impressive, and I think they're gonna be around a while. Now, from a 3 that look terrible, number 1, can you guess?
PSD.
Yes, buddy. Fuck that French son bitch. Him and Cyril Gahn can suck a fucking big old bag of dicks. And
That's facts.
Tracy Cortez and Farid Bashara. And I'll elaborate on Tracy Cortez. She's not locked in, bro. Are you hearing me when I say this, Tracy? You're not fucking locked in. Okay? You're not locked in. Farid Basharat, you're apparently not locked in either, because you and your brother both get knocked down by dudes on 4 days' notice. So, I mean, both of y'all can fuck off too. It would not surprise me, because they said that he's having contract woes right now with the UFC. They're talking about not renewing his contract like they did his brother.
Yeah.
It's wild, bro. And it's because he's just boring, and then, I think Matsumoto beat him, and then fucking Garza comes out on a couple days' notice and gives him trouble. I think it's pretty wild, to be honest.
That's absolutely insane. The dude is now 16-0. Can't find a finish. They were talking about that on the broadcast.
Yeah.
He needed to have a standout victory win, stamp his, his legitimacy, and he did not do
Oh,
it,
yeah.
bro. Like
Ethan
he had
Ewing
the
would have
perfect
killed
opportunity.
him, bro. Ethan Ewing would
Ewing
have
would
took
have
a
put that boy
third
to
straight.
bed.
He would have took a third straight bro. He would have fucked dude up for real. Ethan Ewing
Ethan
is the
Ewing just
hope.
didn't have any more PTO
Oh
at his
yeah,
job, so he had to call out.
something else I was going to tell you. Ethan Ewing is only 4 spots behind Luke Riley in the rankings too. That'd be a banger fight.
Luke Riley's a featherweight.
Oh shit! See, the list I looked at earlier jumbled them up. Why am I fucking? Who was I thinking of? Maybe it is what I seen earlier, but I swear,
I'll do
God
it too,
damn.
man. We got so many, like, we watched so many fights,
No, it was
so many
Nathaniel. It was
fighters, bro.
Nathaniel
Like,
Wood. It was Nathaniel Wood, not Ethan Ewing. Nathaniel Wood.
oh yeah,
Nathaniel Wood and Luke Riley would be a good fight.
the split decision king,
Yeah.
Nathaniel Wood.
I was thinking of Short Kings, Nathaniel Wood, Ethan Ewing. But yeah, man, who's your stocks, man?
Well, gaining is definitely going to be John Garza, man. That kid came out and he might
That's a
have
good one.
lost, but there's no way he didn't get a contract. He went out there against a guy that was 15-0, had
Yeah.
great wrestling, durable guy, and went out there and I mean, almost found a finish a couple times, man. His body shots were sick.
I can't wait to watch
He
that
was
fight
landing
back.
some clean shots on Buddy, and he looked great. He looked phenomenal.
Hell
Then I'm
yeah.
gonna go Luke Riley, just another one of these scousers coming out and just fucking doing what they do best, just going
They
out
need
there
to
and
keep
knocking people
letting
out.
him and Patty fight on the same card. It does good for his
Yeah,
performances, man.
100%. And then I got Patty, just like you, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Put to sleep the Frenchman.
Choked the
BSD,
little
he sucked my
bastard
dick.
out. Yeah. Who's your lost stock?
Number one, Zach Reese.
Yeah.
I don't think I have bet on a fighter that has
Lost you
just
more money?
disappointed me so much, brother. Like that guy embedded, he's in there with his dad, they're traveling the states together. His dad's talking about like this is what he was born to do, brother. He was born to
Born
go
to
out there
get
and get
knocked
knocked
out.
out
Born to
and
get
lose
knocked
us
out.
money. That's the only thing he's meant to do. Terrence McKinney, what's up with this dude, brother? Like,
Hey,
what was that?
watch it. We can
There's
ask him.
no
We
way
can ask
that
him in
his
person.
gas tank is like. There's no way. There's something fishy going on here, brother. Then I also had Tracy Cortez. She was not locked
Yep.
in.
Yep.
She was
She's
fucking
gonna
thinking about a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying?
if we ever get made it big, bro, she's gonna hate us, dog, and that makes me happy. But yeah, dude, that was green lights and red flags. Almost fucked it up again. Yeah, that was we're supposed to keep it like under 3 minutes. I don't think we've been doing that. That's fine. I don't even give a fuck, to be honest. But we've been killing it. I want to do these little bets real quick, just because I think these are some wild bets in here. Just gonna throw these in here. These are our random bets of the week. Stealing one from Matty Bits. I didn't steal his actual bet, just the idea of a cycle parlay. I like Alden Correa knockout. Fucking Xiao Kyung Ko by points. Chase Hooper by sub. That's plus 1387. $5 makes you $74. And then I got a wild card play right here. It's Albert. What is his name? Whatever Hines money line. The fight
That's
tonight.
crazy, Alvin.
Yeah, Albert. I almost called him Albert. Fucking fight tonight, go the distance on the Tommy Gunn Alberto Montez fight. Chase Hooper to get a sub in round 1 or 2, it's a risky one. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. CLD by points or KO, and that's I think it's a 4-leg, 5 to pay $40. And then the safety parlay for me this week, I believe, is over 1.5 rounds for Barbosa and Melisano. Although now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be a good play because Melisano sucks. But we're gonna ride it anyways. Shokan Cole money line, DDP money line, Delgado money line, and Hines money line plus 952. $5 makes you $47. So if you'd rather do the wild card one, I don't blame you on that one. But I've been hunting some snipes.
Dakota's got a long shot card there for y'all. I'm going to go a little bit more safe with mine. Mine is a 3-leg parlay. I do believe this is a lock. It's going to be Alvin Hines money line, Tommy Gunn's money line, Dricus Duplessis, and that fight not to go the distance.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I see happening. That's what I'm going to lock in for myself. Y'all trail along, son.
So you got DDP and Usman
weekend
to not go the distance?
Yep.
Nice. So will that technically be a 4-leg?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
4-leg.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna put it in too. I'm a degenerate. Don't you know this, man?
And then we're going to get into our hyped up prospects, that we saw from this card going forward. Who's carrying the most hype for us personally? Let's get into it, dog. What you got?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't do the prospects one this week. Well, because I wasn't sure what to do the concept
Well,
for
I'm going to
yet.
jump
Like,
in.
yeah, let me hear
Boom.
you cook up real quick. Then
My
we'll do
most
this main
the
card.
fighters leaving UFC 329 with the most hype for me. Number one is going to be Patty Pimlet. Patty
Okay.
Pimlet is riding his star power into the fucking. He's going over the fucking moon with that one, son. Scouts just don't get knocked out, and he's bringing his buddy Luke Riley with him. He's out there knocking people out. Patty's putting them to sleep through submission. Luke Riley's out there putting them to bed with his hands.
Dudes
I
are getting
love
put to
that.
bed one way or
Yeah,
another.
either way, the Scousers are looking great. I love this team coming out of Liverpool. They are insane. Then we got OG Bobby Green. Bobby Green's on a 4-fight win streak in the Big 2026. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
37 years old or something like that, knocking
That
dudes out.
guy's
And
gonna talk shit
three
and knock
finishes,
people out
three
until
finishes
he
in a row.
dies.
3 finishes in a
And
row.
he's just riding a hype train right now, brother. He's
Bro, speaking of
undeniable. He
that,
has to have
we gotta
ranked
talk about it.
competition.
I know you seen Terrence and Bobby was hanging out the entire night after their fight, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Bro, the entire night, like with the strip clubs, with the parties, all that shit. Like that is the awesomest shit ever. I love that for the sport, bro. It just makes me appreciate people. I can't wait to talk to Terrence, bro. We got to do that interview soon, man. Now that his fight camp is over, I bet we'll have a way better window.
And then I'm gonna go to end it off. I'm gonna go Wong, man. She is a volume heavy
Wong
striker. That's
Tong,
what Wong Tong,
Wong
and
Tong.
she is doing her thing in there, man. And I know Dana loves these girls from China. He's looking for a
That was a
hyped up
weird
Chinese
sentence. That was a
prospect.
wild sentence, man.
That's the truth, man. He loves Chinese fighters. He's been trying to find a Chinese fighter like champion outside of Wei Li. And
Yeah,
I mean, here she is, brother. I mean, she is amazing. After her loss, bro, she's
I don't
been
know about
she's been
being.
great.
I don't know about being as good as fucking Wei Li. Think more like Yan Jiaonan. I think Yan Jiaonan would cook Wong Kong, but I don't know. Uh, she has a win over Valentina Shevchenko. I don't know if you knew that.
Yep, old kickboxing
Yep. And
or Thai.
she said that Valentina is petty about it and wouldn't do a media week interview with her and shit like that. So,
Yep.
who knows if she works her way up? Maybe we see that, but I doubt it. But yeah, Wayne Kong's entertaining. I like her, man. I think she gave Tracy Cortez some fake eyelashes and fucking comes out dressed like the Joker. She's a menace. I fuck with it.
That was it, man. That was our hyped up prospects leaving
Okay,
329, and now we're about to
bet.
get into the main
All
card.
right. I'm glad that we did that because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do the prospects thing. I didn't know if I wanted to just be like, oh, around the fucking UFC organization right now, we got these guys fighting in a couple weeks, or if we wanted to do it coming off of that card. And I'm glad you did the way you did it because it sounds so much better than what I had in mind. Do you want to break down this entire card? Do you want to? Because there's some of them where they just been added last minute. There's like one, two, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the prelims that look interesting that I know who everybody is, and then the main card looks good. This is kind of a skippable card, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's just start from the top, and then we'll work our way through the more popular fights. I definitely do want to touch on Anna, the girl
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what I was
Ultimate
looking at.
Fighter.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's start there.
We'll touch on Alvin Hines, and I do believe that there is a minus 1100 favorite on this card.
Yeah,
I don't know. I did all my homework
yeah.
on the
It's out in
329
Korea.
guys. I do
That's the one that
apologize.
yeah.
Um, I mistook the process this evening and took a shit ton of 329 notes
It's all
and
good,
did
bro.
not do this upcoming notes. So we will get back to regular scheduled programming next week. That's my bad.
Coda's
Dakota's
here
going to
to
do most of the
carry us through
breakdown
this.
for this
So
fight night.
let's start first off with that. Like you said, Anna Melisano and Dione Barbosa. Interesting fight. A lot of people would look at that, be like, I don't know who these two chicks are, be like, whatever. Until you realize that the Anna Melisano chick, I'm pretty sure, is on the Ultimate Fighter season right now. And James pointed that out to me.
Right
Uh,
now.
Pretty sure she's on Team Bisping. So this is pretty cool
Mm-hmm.
to be like, you're sitting on the TV like, What?
I know that chick,
Yeah,
and
like
she is
what?
a great kickboxer.
Yep.
In her tough matchup, man, she just went in cold. She said that she felt different. She just kind of froze up.
Yeah.
But that girl is a great kickboxer. When she was
Mhm.
sparring with Mackenzie Dern, she was piecing Mackenzie
Yeah.
up. Right now, she's sitting at like a plus 458 underdog. Call it my
Damn.
name, brother.
Yeah, she's had movement away from her because she was plus 425. I like this fight. Dione Barbosa's a hard hitter and she usually cheats. So gonna be an interesting fight. I think Barbosa's gonna win. But yeah, I like the interesting thought of that she might get a win a week after losing on Ultimate Fighter. So that's what's up.
Well, it's been months if you
Oh,
think
for
about it,
real?
because like the
Yeah,
filming of Ultimate
yeah,
Fighter
that's
is like,
true. That's true.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
But yeah, interesting fight. And then we got Alvin Hines. I'm pretty sure his nickname is something goofy. Yeah, Goozy. Alvin Goozy Hines taking on RJ Harris. Now I gotta check his. Oh yeah, the hammer. All right. RJ Harris, it says he's 5-0. I don't know if I can trust that. And Alvin Hines is 7-1.
Alvin Hines looks like Mr. Clean Dog, and he goes out there and he fights. That's
Alec,
why I got
yeah,
him.
he looks like Alex Jones. I'll be real with you. He looks like Alex Jones if he got jacked. But he can fight. That's for fucking sure. I mean, I'm over here trying to find RJ Harris's record. Not MMA show, motherfucker. All right, I'm just trying to see who this dude is. Okay, he is indeed 5-0 with 1 knockout and 3 submissions. Last 2 were in LFA, so that's cool. And then yeah, I don't know any of their names, but cool. Yeah, RJ Harris and Alvin Hines gonna be a good fight to watch out for. And I believe the fight above that, yeah. So Alden Correa, that's Josh Van's teammate. He's a menace. He just fought Luis Gurley, and he's the one that beat up Alessandro Costa, I think back in like 2 Noche cards ago. Um, he's a minus 1100 favor on Stuart Nickel, bro, who just got knocked out by Alessandro Costa. So this is an interesting fight that they made at all. Because it's like, why is Correa fighting the guy who just got knocked out by the guy he knocked out 2 fights ago? You know, it's fucking weird, but I guess flyweight's deep now. I don't really know. But out in Korea, gonna run through this boy. I think a knockout's coming. If not, it's gonna be a drag him out, fucking grind his face against the canvas, wrestle fuck, and just elbows to the face, just beat him down until he can't move. Because Corey is he's fast. He mixes together everything. He's strong, and dude, there's something in the water down there in Houston in their training camp, bro. So, I like that fight a lot. I think Corey is gonna have a great fight. Nickel needs a win, or he's gonna lose his job. So, uh, then we got coming up on John Paul, Laboisniani, taking on Xiao Ko. I love this fight. I think this is a great fight. JPL's coming off a win against Phil Rowe, and I believe so is Xiao Ko. Yep. They both are coming off wins against unanimous decision wins against Phil Rowe. You know, it's kind of hard to gauge. No, I'm sorry. JPL was a split decision. But I mean, I thought it was fucking, should have been UD when Phil Rowe did. He didn't win that fight. But it's gonna be an interesting fight. Both guys are well rounded, all like literally talented everywhere. Both guys have great kickboxing. Both guys have great ground game. I think Cole though is gonna win this one by just pure grinding domination on the ground. A little similar to what he did to Phil Rowe. I could be wrong because Laboisniani does have great submissions. But I think Cole is going to take this one, man. I really do. And I'm excited for that fight because it's going to be interesting. And then we got Jose Miguel Delgado back after his fight with Andre Fili. This is interesting. That was only in March. So he's been active all year. I think this is his 3rd or 4th fight in 2026, taking on Austin Bashi, who hasn't fought in forever. And I'm pretty sure he got fucked up by, yep, by a C-Rod. So this fight's a little weird to me. I feel like Jose Miguel Delgado was just outside of the rankings, whereas Bashi we ain't seen, in a long time. So I just think it's very weird to put this together, considering how good Delgado is. I guess he has technically lost 2 in a row Nathaniel Wood and Andre Feely, but those are basically ranked guys. So I don't really understand booking this one, but I guess it's just to get Jose Delgado back in the win column. I like it. I like Delgado by KO here, man. I really do. And your boy is fighting next, man, taking on Alberto Montez, Tommy McMillan, Tommy Gunn.
Yep.
What's their thoughts on this one?
I think that strange betting lines with this one. Tommy Gunn was the like massive underdog. Now he is a favorite. This is a guy that's coming out of Sean O'Malley's camp. Look for exciting striking. Look for him to be working on his gas tank a little bit. Look for him just to be well rounded. But look for the knockout. If because he's going to look for it himself. That sounded super lame. Going Tommy Gunn McMillan to win by probably unanimous decision, if not a finish, because he's going to go for the finish. It's just if it's going to be there, we'll find out.
Yeah.
But I know everybody in Sean's
So
camp is definitely those guys are looking for knockouts.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting fight, bro. I like Montez here. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Tommy McMillan. He can knock dudes out cold, and he's got great submissions and defense to it as well. But not gonna lie to you, Montez. Montez looked really good against Ricky Turcios, who we've seen more of, have more consistent base of. Whereas it took McMillan almost 4 minutes to knock out Zucchini, who had his wiener and his wings at the weigh-in.
Yeah, that's facts.
So that's it's a little concerning. It also was a short notice opponent that he got to. I'm pretty sure. Zucchini was a short notice opponent too, right? Because originally his first opponent dropped out.
I think so.
Yeah, so not that he had it given to him, but it was a little bit easier. Whereas Turcios, I feel like, is a guy who's been in UFC what fucking since the Volkanovski season of Tough. I mean, and Montez just made him look like he didn't know what he was doing, didn't look like he belonged in the UFC at all. And that was his UFC debut. Very, very consistent and just professional looking boxing. I mean, the dude walks forward. His head movement kind of concerns me a little bit. He likes to keep his head in the middle, sometimes a little too much. But I mean, he does so much work on the outside of all that it's kind of hard to touch him anyways. I like Alberto Montez here. I think at plus 130, that is a fucking fire ass dog. And I wish I would have seen that earlier because I would definitely have put him in one of the plays. So if you're listening and you're gambling, Alberto Montez.
No, man.
I'm not saying he will win. I'm just saying it's a good value right there. Then we got Tabitha Ritchie. Tabitha Ritchie just fought in April. She's fighting in a return fight even sooner. And I'm pretty sure McMillan, bro, he can't be making too far of a return neither, bro. What he fighting? He fought not
Go Tabitha Ritchie, the baby shark, son.
Yep. So Ritchie's coming off getting dominated by Mirna Jandiroba, Rob Schneider. Fatima Klein, on the other hand, just went life or death with Angela Hill, unanimous decision. Which is more of I guess just Angela Hill's not willing to say die. I get why everybody likes Fatima Klein, but she should not be this big a favorite. I don't think against Tabitha Ritchie when she got beat by Jasmine Jasdovicius. I just think it's a little insane. And I feel like this is the exact same fight as the Ritchie and Amanda Hebos fight, where Ritchie is the shorter fighter, but she's a stronger, more talented wrestler, and she knows how to use it up against the cage better. And I feel like she's going to end up catching Fatima in some type of submission, just wearing her out, or landing something big like she did against Hebos with that elbow. I like this fight, bro. I think it's an interesting ass fight, dude. I like the whole last 4 fights to end this. I mean, the whole main card's fucking good. Then we got the Gooner King taking on Mitch Ramirez. Dude, is it time that we stop listening to Chase Hooper and stop putting faith in him, man? Because, I mean, he should win this.
Yeah, but he's a massive favorite, and
that's the problem. That's the problem. Every time he's a massive favorite, he gets fucked up, dude. That's my problem, man. Like, Lance Gibson cooked him. Alex Hernandez cooked him. You
get cooked by Lance Gibson, dog. Something's fishy. I'm staying far away from Chase Hooper, brother.
Like, here's the last 5 fights for him, okay? Subbed Slava Claus, okay? I'm sorry, subbed Jordan Levitt, subbed Slava Claus, subbed Clay Guida. Not terrible, I guess. UD's Jim Miller, whatever, 4 or 5 win streak. Then he gets knocked out twice, both in the first round. One of them with 2 seconds left in the first round by Alex Hernandez. I'm going to take Chase Hooper here. I don't know if I want to trust Chase Hooper or anything. And I'm the dumbass that's got him on 2 slips already. So, careful what you wish for, I guess. Mitch Ramirez, he's not the most standout guy yet. He could be something. I'm not saying he's not. But he got KO'd by Tiago Moises, and then he got KO'd by Mike Davis, who is a beast. So Chase Hooper, I just hope he doesn't get caught with a bomb. But yeah, that's been all I got to say about that one. That one's a weird fight. This co-main, though, bro, I really like this co-main. CLD versus Jared Cannonier. This is like, I wanted to see CLD versus RoboCop, but they gave RoboCop Fluffy. I honestly like that better, so I'm here for it. Jared Cannonier, I think, is going to try and wrestle fuck the shit out of CLD, but I got a feeling CLD is going to knock out Jared Cannonier here, buddy.
Yeah, and if this stays standing, I think it's all CLD. But Cannonier is such a veteran. He knows how to win fights.
He does.
And I think that if he's in trouble, he's going to be looking for, he's looking for that second paycheck, because he's lost.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to do everything he can to secure a victory here. So I'm not like leaning too heavily on CLD. He should win. I think it'd be cool for him to win. But Jared Cannonier, such a tough guy, and with a veteran at his age, like with everything that he's done, bro, like it's
He
tough to
just
bet
had
against him.
he's had a rough stretch of luck too, man. Like MVP,
Yeah.
UD'd him. He KO'd RoboCop. It was good. Got UD'd by Kaio. Finished by Imavov right here in my hometown. Before that, he had the best performance of his life against Marvin Vettori. Before that, a split decision win against Sean Strickland, which everybody thought should win to Strickland, which I'm not saying didn't. But, you know, um, I just, Cannonier's old, man, and he just takes a lot of damage because he's so willing to take them shots. CLD hits hard, bro. And like the powerful shots that he lands are elbows and back fists and knees. And I just don't know how much of that Jared's going to withstand early on and then still be able to capitalize on in a 3-round fight later on in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. If that RoboCop fight was 3 rounds, RoboCop would have won the UD, I think. I'll be real with you. I mean, maybe a split, but no 4th round, no, long-term gas tank. RoboCop probably could have beat him. Not making excuses for him, but Jared's he's not looked the best, man. And it's gonna be an interesting co-main event. I got CLD, man, but I'd love to see Jared Cannonier get a win. I don't want to see him KO CLD, but whatever, it is what it is. Let's get into this main event, bro, because this is questionable as fuck, and I'm not happy about
Oh,
it. I'm not happy about it, bro. They
I got
announced
no
this shit.
questions at all, bro.
Dude, they fucking I
I
know you
don't
want to
even have
see
any second
my
thoughts.
dog get KO'd, bro. I touched down in Florida, turned on the fucking Cop and Gooch card, and the first thing I see get announced is DDP versus Usman. I go, are you fucking serious? I didn't see the date on it. Then I get back 4 weeks later. That's now. They're fighting on Saturday. What the fuck? Usman's old ass knees need more than a 4-week fight camp, so I'm hoping that means that they've been knowing they were going to fight each other.
Oh yeah, yeah, they've
I'm
definitely known.
hoping that's what that means because 4 weeks pisses me off. DDP is
DDP is
autistic.
going to maul
Brother,
Usman.
look, that's what should happen, but something I'm gonna put out here to you, okay? Who's the only fucking guy that held his own with a not gassed Khamzat Chimaev in the wrestling department? That was Kamaru Usman. And it
Sean
was,
Strickland.
I said not gassed. Not gassed. But
Dude, he started to gas in that 3rd round against Usman.
yeah, but Usman was holding his own earlier in the fight, is what I'm saying. Not a lot,
Dog.
but he was able to just do decent versus where other guys got crumpled, is what I'm saying. And Usman's not a dominant finisher by on the ground or by any means, but he is going to sit there and absorb time and try and win points. And I think if his knees allow it, if his chin allows it, I think he'll get DDP to the ground. It's just whatever DDP's Looney Tune ass is going to decide to do once it hits the ground. I mean, this dude fucking took Adesanya down with his shoulder. Like he didn't even mean to take him down. He just is. I love DDP. He's a fucking goofball. I don't know who's gonna win, man. I really don't. It should be 9 times out of 10, maybe even 9.9 times out of 10 DDP. But dude, Usman's wrestling is top tier. He was a champion for a reason. He's got power. I don't think it's not going to show in this fight at all because DDP's gonna be faster. He's gonna be more elusive. Um, I just don't. I'm torn here, man. I like whenever they book a fight like this. There's two guys that I really like. It's usually a banger of a fight. Is the best thing that I got to come around to for his. So, um, we know you got DDP. I'm say DDP should win, but I'm a root for Usman.
I see no way for Usman to win this fight. DDP is way too big. He's going to be imposing his will on top of Usman. He's not going to have
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to have anything.
Looking
He's
to
not going
make
to
a
have any
statement too after that
anything for
fucking.
DDP.
He's looking to make a
Moving up to
statement too.
185, DDP is going to be like 220 pounds when they get into that octagon, brother. I mean, it's going to be.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a sad day
Do you remember
for
when
the
Usman
Usman
was still
lovers.
champ and he said he was going to go up to 205 and fight on Kyla for the belt? Do you remember that shit all them years ago? I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
dude, it's like I Kyla ain't even had a belt yet. What are you talking about? Yeah, no,
Yeah, man.
I used to hate Usman, man, and he grew on me. Now I love the guy. I don't know what it is. Marty Fake Newsman. It's my dog, man.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, y'all tune in for golly, it's gonna
This
be
is
a
a good
mauling.
this is a good episode, man. I'm not gonna lie. We did everything like on a perfect formula. And
We just
it,
want to thank everybody for being here. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe to our page, comment, follow us on X, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, Clinch Combos Podcast. Also follow the account Fight underscore Talk underscore on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And for y'all, just keep tuning in. We're gonna keep it coming, son. Just love doing it. Love watching these fights, dog. I can't fucking wait till
hey man,
Saturday.
you put that erection away, all right? We said no more on the screen, all right? Seen you reach for it. It's twice now.
I'll put it away.
All right. First one was off camera, so you're lucky. This one, this one's a red flag. All right. Don't get to the third one. I would have to find a new co-host because this one's diddling himself. No, it'd be awful. No, we're just fucking around. Yeah, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a newer format next week. Try and get videos to you earlier, sooner, so that these clips make more sense. We're gonna do a trial run over the next couple days. But yeah, thanks again. And yeah, I think we covers about everything, man. Ain't shit let's talk about, man.
We appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.